Hello guys, my name is Aerosounds and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at another budget deck for 2017 for Hearthstone. We're going to be showing the Aggro Pirate Warrior. It is all about just hitting an opponent's face. You can sometimes finish them off by turn 4 or turn 5 depending on how well your draws go. So it doesn't take much skill, it's just about putting the cards down on the board and causing as much damage to the opponent's face as quickly as possible. It won't get you to legend, but it's a good deck that I like to use to complete my daily quests, for example, and also if you just need a few good wins. Now, because this deck's all about causing as much damage to the opponent as possible, there's a lot of charge minions in here. So what charge means is that you play it onto the board and it can instantly attack, and it can instantly attack an opponent's minion or their face. Ultimately, most of the time you will be using it to attack the face. So the charge minions we've got are the South Sea Deckhand. Only costs 1 mana, but remember you do have to have a weapon equipped for it to gain charge. We've also got the Bluegill Warrior. Now this card is good because it only costs 2 mana, 2/1 with charge all the time. I would say if you do have patches, I would take this card out and put patches in, or take one of these cards out and put patches in. Also there's the Wolf Rider, 3 mana 3/1, very good for causing some quick effective damage. And then the Corcoran Elite is a 4/3 with charge, which also goes straight, you can fire straight in at the opponent's face. So I would say the best card to have in your opening hand is N'Zoth's First Mate. On turn 1 I would always look to play this. Not only do you get a 1 mana 1/1 minion on the board, you also get a weapon, and that weapon is only 1/1, but it does have 3 charges, so it can really help eliminating some of the opponent's minions. It's also really good to use with upgrade because that's only costs 1 mana as well, and then your card, that weapon suddenly becomes a 4/2, for example, 2 attack, 4 charge. Weapons are also a really important part of this deck to help give you the extra damage to close down the opponent. Of course there's Fiery War Axe in here. I think this card should go in almost every warrior deck. It's 2 mana 3/2, you can hit twice with, so it's really, it's a really strong card. But we've also got the Arcanite Reaper in it, a 5 mana 5/2, so if you're trying to finish off the last bit of health from the opponent, this can be really important, and it combines really well with the Heroic Strike. Also combining well with this Arcanite Reaper is the Blood Cell Raider. So this gains attack of the same attack of your weapon. So if you've got the Arcanite Reaper equipped and you play one of these, you can get a 2 mana 7/3. So it is really a good card when you can get that combo to work. Now Frothing Berserker is a good card to have in the deck. I've got 2 copies of it here. This one can really be a winning strategy for your warrior. So if you've got lots of low cost minions on the board, you play this, and then those low cost minions die to an opponent's AoE, or if you're hitting them into their minions, this gains 1 attack for every time another minion takes damage. So not only when your minions take damage, but also the opponent's. So that can be really important. And depending on how the play goes, that can get really high and finish off your opponent really quickly. It can be, if they haven't got 4 damage to deal to it, it can really snowball and cause big problems for the opponent. Okay guys, I hope you have fun with the deck. It's pretty straightforward. Just play as many minions as you can, play those big weapons and hit the opponent's face down. Do stick around to watch the games. I'll explain the plays that I make and how the deck works, etc. But I hope you enjoy it, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe because it does help me out a lot. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Okay, so this is a pretty good hand. I only need 1 N'Zoth's First Mate, and I don't. So it's a pretty good hand. I'm going to get rid of 3 of them. I'll keep the Wild. It's good to have a 3-drop. Be nice to get a 2. Fiery War Axe. Interesting. Debating whether to coin out that or play my N'Zoth's First Mate, because obviously if I play that on turn 2 I'll lose this. Okay, that answers my question. I do need to do that because as a priest, I don't want him to draw too many cards because then he can start doing his combos. Also, by drawing this, I can play that on turn 2. Arguably, I could have attacked his face there and then played this, and he still wouldn't have been able to heal that other minion, but I'm not upset about it.
Let the pain speak to me.
Ooh, that's a good one. Arguably that could have been better. We'll see. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I've got two choices here. If I do that, I can take it out like this. But if I do this, I can take it out without losing any minions. But then I don't play another one this turn. I lose a bit of tempo. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. With all these cards being fast damage, I'm happy to have made that play. It's a shame to lose the 4 attack to your hero, but for my hero, but getting rid of that would have been very difficult. Circular healing, maybe? Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good play by him, but it's not a big deal because of the cards I've got. So I'm not far off lethal now. See, if you draw the right cards, you can really break people down. Upgrade's quite good. Don't know, I want the Zoth first mate here. Might be a mirror match. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Aye. Unfortunately, tempo's so important that I needed to play that, even though I didn't have charge. Now I need taunt as well. I don't know whether we can win against taunt, especially not with this start. That's quite a good 3-drop to play there, but I haven't drawn very well so far. We're still pushing a lot of damage, but he's got taunts to come, so this is going to be a real challenge this game. Okay, Rogue. Ooh, there we go. These two cards combined work very well together, and I'd rather take that later. But anyway, starting with the Zoth first mate gives you a really good chance. Oh, what? I do want a 2-drop here, though. I mean, depending on what he does, I can play this. God. Okay, there's no point in me playing my upgrade now. I mean, well, there is point because next turn I could... Because next time I'm playing that... Okay, I'm going to do it. The reason why that's good is because if he plays a 2 health minion now, it's going to help next turn. Because I wouldn't be able to play the 3 and the upgrade next turn. Okay, stealth. Ooh. What would we rather have? So he's got 3. Yeah, let's play it like this. Unfortunately, the discount didn't really help. It kind of helps me, to be honest, so I can do this.
Blood and plunder. Blood and plunder.
And having 2 charge minions over the next 2 turns. See what he's got here. It'd be interesting. Hopefully he hasn't got a sap. Arguably I should have killed that. Oh, that's so good, that's so good. Because now we go like this. And like this. We're only on turn 5, guys. But you can see how I'm, pushing the deck. And if you can get this up to some important attack rates, it really does work. I don't think there's anything you can do, especially if we've got this. Plus another card to come.